So now that I've rinsed out the deep conditioner, I'm going to use the Ancient Egyptian Collection Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote Conditioner from the Mane Choice. This is a rinse out conditioner, but it can also be used as a leave-in. It's pretty thick. I'm not going to use very much. I don't like to use a whole lot of leave-in because I'm really heavy-handed with the other products that I use. As you can see, it goes through the hair like butter. It's amazing. All of their products are really good, but their rinse out conditioners are like the best kept secret of them all because it goes through the hair so nicely. It's not heavy. It feels, it has that buttery feel to it, but it's not thick and heavy like their butter. And that's why I really like it so much. So now it's nice and detangled. You can see some curls, but my hair generally always looks puffy up until I put the gel on. Okay, so after I'm going to apply, let me dry my hands off. I'm going to apply the Ancient Egyptian Collection Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote Split-In Treatment Serum. Because I have colored hair, I did get really excited when I got this product because I don't cut my hair very often. The only thing with it is that only a little bit comes out at a time. Which, I mean, it is for the ends of your hair, but this is somebody who's very heavy-handed with products. So I put about 5 squirts, grab my hair, and start applying it to the ends. So it does help my ends curl up. How can I hold this so you can see? It does help them curl up all the way to the ends. I'd cut my ends some of the time, but for the most part, I get a haircut once a year, and it's always in October. This year, I decided to do it myself. It came out pretty good. I'll have to record a video on cutting your hair, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Just make sure that when you are cutting your own hair, that you are using hair scissors. Don't go at your hair with kitchen scissors. It's not going to cut it right, and it's going to split your ends and stuff. So next, I'm going to use one of my favorite Mane Choice products. I feel like it's another one of their best kept secrets. And this is the Mane Choice, doesn't get much better than this, Daily Hair Dressing. I got it for $14. Once again, the only Target that sells it is the Target on 120th Gardena. That's my favorite Target. That is where I got this. They sell the whole Mane Choice line aside from the Ancient Egyptian Collection. It's super thick. Super thick. It has crushed up vitamin in it, so you do have to rub it between your hands or let it sit on your fingers before it will melt. It has shea butter, coconut oil, castor seed oil, glycerin, carrot butter, broccoli butter, mango butter, sunflower oil, orange oil. It has a really nice orangey, citrusy scent to it. And usually I put about that much on each section, and I'll take it, rub it between my hands. You can see the little pieces of vitamin in there. They dissolve once you start to rub it together. And this is what I use as my oil sealant. I really like using butters as sealant during the winter, especially, well, Southern California doesn't really have seasons, but our faux fall that's going on right now, it's nice to have a sealant. Also, I live by the beach, so it's nice to have the moisture sealed in because the humidity is just not my friend. And so yeah, you can see all of those products mixed together make a really nice, fluffy wash and go. I usually at this point I would brush with my Denman brush just to make sure all the tangles are out and stuff, but it changes the curl. So it exaggerates the curls at the end of my hair, and it kind of leaves from here to here looking very bushy. So sometimes I like to go without it. And then finally, I'm going to be using the Mane Choice Crystal Orchid Biotin Infused Styling Gel. Who's texting me? Okay. I like this gel. It's snotty. It's real snotty. It's a very interesting texture, but I like it. It works through the hair easier than my other favorite, which is Eco Styler. The ingredients for this are really good. Avocado oil is the third ingredient. Vitamin E, biotin, silk amino acids, lavender. There's actually more biotin and protein in here than there is in the conditioner. It's just higher up on the ingredient list. But hence why it says Biotin Infused Styling Gel. This 16-ounce jar is $11. That's amazing. I really like it. Again, the only place you can get it is Target. And you guys already know where that Target is because I told you 9 times. Now, that's what this looks like. You can see it slowly dripping down my hand. It's really weird. You'd probably think it doesn't work, but it does. It does work. It smells like I want to say clean, lavendery, washing detergent. I don't know. It has a very interesting scent. I like it. And I tend to be very heavy-handed with this gel only because my hair is big. My hair is real big. And I want some curl definition, but still the size of my hair. So I rake it through, and then I'll take one section up. Make sure it's all in here to my liking. And as you can see, it's pretty good curl definition. All right. And that's what I do for each section. It's incredibly boring. And it is incredibly boring, but that's what happens for each section. I'll show you guys again. Leave in. If there's a little bit of deep conditioner left in your hair, like there is on this section, I wouldn't really worry about it. I know Mahogany Curls even has a tutorial where she uses deep conditioner as a styler, like a full-on styler. So I don't think it's gonna hurt you if you didn't get it all out. Don't stop doing what you're doing. This is the butter. Doing what you're doing to run into the shower and rinse. I've done it before, and it's major inconvenience. I wish somebody had told me that it wasn't necessary and that deep conditioner was not going to hurt my hair. I know it is possible to over moisturize your hair. That is true. You should be careful. If your hair starts to feel mushy, you should probably hit it with some protein. But all in all, it's really all conditioner. Deep conditioners tend to have richer ingredients, more butters, more oils, more protein than regular conditioners. But I will say for the main choice, they're about, quality-wise, they're about the same. All right, I go back like this just to make sure that there's no weird parts, because when you have your hair in sections for a long time and you always are putting them in those same sections, sometimes you'll get a weird part or like division of hair in the back because your hair never fluffs out of the sections. All right, this side always needs more gel. I don't know if, I think it's because I have bleach damage on this side. And as I'm styling, I'm going through and I'm scrunching. When I'm all done, I go through and I scrunch all of my hair with more gel. Because I love gel, man. To be honest, my wash and goes weren't really successful until I started incorporating gel. I know that there are some women who are very anti-gel. I was anti-gel when I first went natural. I just couldn't understand why you needed gel if your hair was naturally curly. But then I started using it thanks to the Main Objective. And I was like, oh, this is what happens when you use gel. It just makes for more hold. More hold, styles last longer. You can get more days out of your hair. It just helps you to really put a cap on all of that moisture that you put in your hair. And yes, I do use a butter to hold all the moisture, but the gel just really makes it into a style. And it really helps you to get that movable, shakeable wash and go. I know when I first started wearing my natural hair out, trying to do wash and goes, my hair would look great when it was wet. As soon as it was dry, it had no movement, and I could not figure out why. my hair would not shake anymore. And that's really why I was like, okay, I'll take the chance and use the gel, and we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm never using gel again. I was right all along. But it did work. If you want her 7 steps to a perfect wash and go, you can check out her YouTube at The Main Objective. That's MANEOBJECTIVE. She's the one that really, really helped me figure out how to style my hair. You know, it's one thing to get the washing and the deep conditioning down, but when you're finished and you're not happy with how it looks in a style, that's pretty disappointing, right? Okay. It goes quickly, probably because I'm moving so fast. I think the biggest thing that I try and focus on is are my curls separated. Some people like a really clumped wash and go. I'm not one of those people. I like for it to be big. I like for all my curls to be separated nicely. I just love big hair. I do diffuse my hair. I do add the cone attachment. Go ahead, take the extra step and do the diffusing. I like it because you get big hair on day 1. You don't have to wait till days 3 and 4 to really be happy with the size of your hair. All right, this section I didn't usually do. I used to only do 4 sections, and then I realized the middle of my hair always looked funny. So I was like, what's the worst that can happen if I split it and do another section? At this point, I'm not really too much worried about if it gets mixed together or anything like that because I'm almost done. Anyhow, also, when you use this butter, if you don't melt the vitamins that are in the butter really good in your hand, you'll have white balls in your hair. And it's not because the products don't mix well together. It's because you didn't, melt it well enough in your hands. But they do go away. They melt into your hair. And they do go away. Please don't leave me comments saying, oh my goodness, you didn't tell me there would be white balls in my hair. Because I did. I'm telling you now. All right. All right, so like I said, I go throughout my entire hair. Alrighty. And that, my friends, is my wash and go. I just fixed a part to go the way I want it to go. I do have white stuff in my hair. That's the excess butter. I don't generally mind it. I'm very laissez-faire when it comes to hair, as you guys will discover. And so it doesn't bother me when there's white stuff. All right, now I'll smooth my edges. And that's it.